Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, hi, we're here. Get ready with me while I reintroduce myself to my YouTube channel. I would imagine that none of you are new here. Anybody watching this, there's no way you're new here, but if you are, hi, my name's Joya. I was in this YouTube world for many years previously. I've been gone for about 3. A lot has changed in my life since then. So thank you for being here, and I hope that we can move forward together. I just got a bunch of new products. I also got a pack of brushes, and they're cheap. I'm not a splurge on makeup kind of girly. I'm not even a splurge on skincare kind of girly anymore, which actually is probably one of the biggest updates in my life, is that I got on Accutane. It was like my last resort, and honestly, I would do it 100 times over if I had to. Another big update is that I got engaged. My ring is a little loose, but there she is in all her glory. I'm obsessed with her. Why am I turning it back towards myself? I love her so much, and I absolutely love the man who gave her to me as well. You guys would know him if you were on here before. His name's Adam, and he is 100% the love of my life, which I knew right away, like 6.5 years ago. So I've known that the ring was coming for about 6.5 years. Like pretty much since we got together. Super excited to have a ring now and like start planning a wedding, even though that's really overwhelming and kind of fucking crazy. I guess you would also know if you were on here before that I live in Texas now. I am also a homeowner. That was the whole reason why we moved to Texas in the first place, because we had been saving to buy a house for years and years and years, and it was never ever gonna happen in California. While I miss my family and my friends and California in general, people that leave California are like, oh, I would never go back, like it sucks, blah blah blah. I'm not one of those people. California supremacy. I absolutely have an appreciation for the rest of the country now, having left California, but I can still with confidence say that I would rather live in California than anywhere else that I've ever been. Keep the California hate for somebody else, because I simply will not tolerate it. But yeah, for now, we are in Austin, Texas, and love it. Mac Dizzle and I are still filming together on a weekly basis. 2 Girls 1 Bong is alive and well on YouTube, on a 2 Girls 1 Bong channel, where we post our podcast usually weekly, if not a couple times a month. If any of you are excited to see me back on here, which I hope like at least some of you are, you can most definitely thank Miss Mac Dizzle 420, because she has been trying to get me back on here forever in the most supportive best friend way that she can, which was give me little nudges but never push me totally off the cliff. So yeah, because of her support, I like have been able to come up with a game plan of what I think this channel is gonna look like, which is gonna be different than what it used to be, because I am a different person than who you guys might remember. I'm still the same in many ways, but you know, my life looks a lot differently now than it used to. In my years on YouTube before, I was dealing with mountains of insecurity, which I still, you know, still am, like we all do, but let's pop out one of these brushes, the foundation brush. ASMR moment for you. You're welcome. I am a different person now in many ways. I did love being on YouTube and vlogging, collaborating with other creators, but I always had this like looming insecurity over me. I am a girl in general. I'm a perfectionist. I think that's something that people say about themselves as like a compliment. I do not consider that a compliment. I know that I'm a perfectionist because of insecurities. The fact that I want something to be perfect before I put it out means that I can't stand having something that is like less than perfect, which nothing is perfect. So that doesn't even make sense. Because of the place that I'm in now in my life, I think I have a little bit more confidence in everything that I do. I just feel better. And I think I believe in myself a little bit more. So for that reason, we're here today, the two of us. I also always felt like I had to be put in a box, whether that be, you know, the box or the beauty box. Oh my God, now my fucking battery dying. Girl, this is a shit I do not miss. Okay, hang on one second. Yeah, I don't want to be put into a box, and I don't think that I need to be put into a box. I'm okay with this YouTube channel not doing the craziest numbers anyone's ever seen. I just wanted to reconnect with my community because I feel like I had a really wonderful community on here, and I miss that so much. As I said, I'm not gonna be putting myself into a box, a box. I am more than just somebody who does that, even though I do that on a daily basis. But actually, that's not even true, because sometimes I do go a whole day without doing that. And so for that reason, that's why it was really hard for me before, because like I was like, oh my God, I'm not doing this thing the same way that my peers are, and I can't even handle a whole day of filming because I'll just get too obliterated and I won't even be able to fucking talk. Literally, ask anybody who's worked with me before. Every single time I had to film anything, by the end of it, I was mute. Anyway, yeah, I'm like gonna, you know, introduce you guys to parts of my life that I enjoy now. That is my man. I love him. And he was on here before, but y'all will definitely be seeing him on here, stuff that we're gonna do together. Oh, I forgot I got a blush. Let's try to, okay, she's cute. Exercise is a big part of my life. I'm lifting weights 3 days a week. I absolutely love it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that on here because I'm not a professional, and that was something also I really struggled with before. I was like, if I'm not, you know, an expert at something, then I can't post about it. And that's just not true, because I was never an expert on and I posted about that all the time. Yeah, that's a big part of my life. I'm also a big baker. I also love to cook. Yeah, you can expect to see all of those things. And I also am working on a huge project. Probably most of you that follow me on Instagram would know. One of my best friends, Aaron Richard, aka the Gay Stoner, has come up with this absolutely incredible concept for a lounge. You know what? Let's be careful here. A gardening lounge. That's what the girlies are saying now. Cirrus. It's called Cirrus Social Club. We are on track to open up later this year in Denver on East Colfax, if you're familiar with the Denver area, right in the Bluebird district. I expect to see all of you there. Anybody who can get to Denver, I expect to see you at our grand opening. Please and thank you. Okay, let me think about my makeup for a second before I completely lose myself. I have to put sunglasses on. This is not a setting spray. This is Fix Plus from MAC. I put sunglasses on so I don't get my lashes all wet. Another thing that I do that is not like super major public information, I do marketing for a pizza restaurant here in town in Austin, which has been really fun for me. That's yet another thing that I'm like not an expert on, but I feel like I can talk about because I do it. Hang on here. Slay. This is like my favorite lip combo. It's like a dark brown liner and a nice, pretty, true nude. Anyway, I'm so excited to be on here. Like, I really am. This is something I've been thinking about for a long time, and I'm super grateful to Mac Dizzle for giving me, you know, the extra pushes that I need and the encouragement that I've needed, because working up the courage to actually do it is a whole nother thing, which I feel like we all can relate to, you know? I'm excited to introduce you guys to like my life now, because I think we've all grown up a little bit, you know? Like, I don't know how old you were when you first saw one of my videos, but some of you were like freaking children. Which I was a kid too. I was only 19 when we started Two Girls One Bong. I'm really excited to do this over again. I hope that, you know, some of you stick around, even though I'm not gonna be taking like huge, giant I'm still gonna be doing that stuff, okay? I'm just not gonna be doing it at the scale that I was before. I just am really excited to let you guys into my life as it is now. If you're still here, comment, fuck perfectionism. I hope that doesn't get me flagged with a bunch of F words in my comments. I guess I didn't even mention this whole time. My Instagram got fucking deleted in early 2022. So if you've been looking for me and couldn't find me, I have a new page. It's at the Joya G instead of the Joya Ride. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. And I'm so excited for this. This is something I've been thinking about for so long, and I'm really excited to have any of you. Make sure you leave a like and a comment because that will help me. If you're not following me on Instagram yet, my @ is the Joya G, not the Joya Ride. I hope to see y'all in my next video. Okay, love you so much.